you're one of the 9 million streamers on Twitch and you need a helping hand, well, I've got an updated video on Stream Booster and how it can help you get views. There has been some changes recently, making a new version of the video for it. And just a quick one to keep the YouTube algorithm happy. If you enjoyed this video and find it useful, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll also have my link as well over to my Twitch channel as well. If you do want to drop in there, I'm normally on from 5 PM till 7 PM Eastern Standard Time in Australia. How does it work? Well, in basic terms, there's two parts of the site. The first part, a particular person who's being promoted will receive views from everyone who's actually using the site. Certainly helps, of course, boost them up the charts, and I will talk about why that's very useful. Atomic Legend is, as an example, the current person being promoted. So currently they've got 101 views. So on average, it varies on how busy the site is, between 30 to 50 views that add on to your or whatever views you're currently having. So that's the person being promoted. Now, in order to actually be the person being promoted, so what's actually happening is while I'm watching Atomic, I'm actually earning credit tokens from gold towards the actual promotion section where I can bid on being the person being promoted in the hour lot. So just as an example here, you can see it's divided up. One particular note in the profile settings, as they mentioned there, make sure you remember to actually update your time zone because you want to make sense of it. So just as a brief example, let's say tomorrow, I can see someone's already bid then, so we'll go to a new slot. And so at 11, if I want to bid on the time slot between 10 AM and 11 AM, I can put a bid in. Now, admittedly, the minimum bid, 10,000, probably isn't going to happen because a lot of hard people are wanting to take that particular time slot. So depending on, but the good thing is, if you're wanting to save up your gold tokens and bid on a particular time slot session on a particular day, you can put additional resources to that to help you win. And although if you do want to put a less amount, you may get outbid, but you can choose to also increase it. So currently that person has 10,000. I can put in the next lot about 1,000, 15,000, and they might go, well, I want a bit higher and go up to 20,000. This is an example. So on average, I've seen the prices, they're about 150, 180,000 in terms of tokens. I've seen it go down sometimes. Can go down about 50,000, 60,000. And also a good thing to keep an eye out for, if the particular person who is streaming leaves, the slot may become available and you can actually grab that for about 5 to 10,000. So if you're ready to go straight away and it is available, that's another way you can jump in and use that to your advantage. Now, ideally, what is the best both for yourself and for the actual people being promoted on the site? Good thing about the site, because it can run on a website, that if you can run it 24/7, the good news because it's only just running one video. If you have unlimited internet, for example, and you can hook it up either on an old laptop, on tablet, or even a phone, and have it run 24/7, not only does that help you, of course, earn more tokens and also level up, which we'll talk about in a moment. It also helps the people on the site being promoted as well with getting extra viewers. One quick important note that if you do need to actually mute the stream, because you don't want to have audio in the background, if you are running it 24/7, don't mute it in the actual Twitch stream itself. Go up and actually mute the browser as an example, because if you mute it in the actual stream itself, that doesn't count as a viewer, so you're hurting the actual people. So why should you actually use Stream Booster and other similar sites? Well, have a look at how the actual Twitch site works. So I'm currently on Ebook Galactic, which is a fantastic game. I definitely recommend. Good co-op game. The way it works is that depending on how many viewers you have, the further up you're actually going to be on the actual stream chart on Twitch. So just as an example, this person right here, so US Steplin, they've currently got 79 viewers. And right now they're in the top of the charts. Great for them. But if we scroll down, we go down a bit, well, we got the people down here, particularly if you're starting out, let's face it, the reality is, unfortunately, most people are going to look on these top two lines. So you got these 6 ones here. Now, just as this one, so X-Death Your Judge currently has 9 viewers. But if you're using Stream Booster and getting promoted in that hour, potentially getting 30 to 50 extra viewers, that's going to push you up into that top ranking. which means more people are going to see your stream potentially. They're going to come and join your channel, and we're going to become organic viewers, so that can help you get attention. And if you're looking to move towards getting affiliate, this can be another way of helping getting that boost start. Now, certainly you will need to do additional steps to actually achieve your growth, and I talk about that in some of my other videos. I'll have links in the description about that. But this is why Stream Booster and ViewerStorm and some of the other websites, I'll have a link in the description about them, can really help you get started on your Twitch career, or even moving along, or having a special promotion event. Now, we've mentioned watching the promoted video to earn gold, but what are the other ways you can do it, and what are the most effective ways? So, as I've already covered, if you watch it 24/7, you can certainly earn a lot of gold that way. Other ways that they provide. So first of all, they have random gifts. So every 6 hours, once you have actually registered, very important to note that you actually do that. Over in the settings section, add in some details and save the changes there, just to give people a bit of a promotion about you. Once that's approved, then you can claiming those continued random gift bonuses. So every 6 hours. Well, most people aren't going to be staying up all night to this, but that's one way. The other way, once initially you get 15 free spins, and then once you hit level 3, and I'll talk about the levels in a moment, then you actually get 15 free slots every 24 hours. Now, the big thing about this, as they kind of noted there in red, there are certain days, sometimes it's like once every month or once every 2 months, where those wins are actually multiplied by 5, and you can save up your free spins. So the basic way, it's pretty much a slot machine. Now, I don't actually have any right now because I've just used them up on that 5 times bonus day, but you'd be coming in here. I usually speed it up and click on autoplay, click the spin, and it has the random slot machine, and then depending on what the wins are, it actually pays out that much in gold credits. So, and also that's a way, so again, once you've actually perhaps gotten up to the level 3, try to save these up for those special days. Keep an eye out for them, so because it's a great benefit for you to have that extra gold on hand for your business. Now, there are some other ways, but shall we say there, and I'll come back to the upgrades of how that's going to come in. But one thing important, there is one way where the lucky roulette, basically kind of a jackpot system where you buy a ticket. There's both a regular draw that comes every 5 minutes. You see the countdown there. Currently, only the main host is actually doing that. And then once a day, for everyone who's put in an actual prize entry for one of those games, they actually have a daily prize pool, so that's drawn daily. So of that amount, that goes to one particular person. So that is an way, but again, it's kind of a gambling whether or not you want to do that, particularly early on. I'll leave it up to you. When you start out, so you'll have 25,000 credits gold credits to start with. The strategy I particularly use is what you want to do is both watching videos to save that up, as well as registering on the settings section, so you can get the profile views and get the random gifts. You might want to use your first lot of slots. I'll leave that up to you if you want to save it up. But the particular goal you're wanting to get towards is the 50,000. Why is this important? Well, for 2 reasons. The way it actually works on the actual promotion watch is when you don't have the mining upgrade, unfortunately, is that periodically it'll actually stop and it'll have a red button there saying, click to continue earning gold. It's one of the ways they have the system. And then, so the way to get around that is that once you actually have saved up to have the 50,000, is grab the mining upgrade, and that's for 7 days. So this is particularly focused on people who are able to leave it on 24/7, as I mentioned, using an old laptop, an old phone, old tablet to actually run the site. And then, because that does 2 good things. One, it earns you a lot of nice chunk of gold for that week while it's running. And secondly, that nice big experience bonus is going to actually push up your level. Now, right now I'm using the VIP upgrade, which pushes me up to level 40. But the particular why that's actually important, because you earn experience, which helps you level up. That not only increases how much gold you earn watching the actual vids, but also importantly that once you hit level 3, those daily slots, you can get them every single day. Because you get your initial batch of 15 and then you have to wait to get to level 3. But if you're saving up and get the 50,000, that 125 will actually just level you up instantly to level 3 from where you're at. So there's enough to push you over. So that is good. And then once you actually have, ideally what you're looking to get is enough so once you're combining that with the mining upgrade to actually get 150,000 during the week, so then you can upgrade to the VIP club, which automatically boosts you up to level 40, which increases the amount you get from the random gift. It increases you to the max, you actually get from actually watching videos. And when combined with the mining upgrade, you can just leave the system on and it's just going to be earning you token credits towards your bids, as well as pushing up your upgrade. So eventually, when you get up to the max level or up, you can stop using the VIP club if you want to, and just leave it at the mining upgrade. But just to mention, you can choose to actually purchase gold. They do have the way for you just to buy stuff. I know a lot of people are going to be on a budget, but that is an option. So you can, they have a number of options there where you can just get gold straight outright. There's also options where you can get, for example, VIP promotion as well and free spins. So there's a number of ways you can actually, if you want to actually spend money to get some rather rapidly, or even just break into the site initially, get past that initial, shall we say, grind barrier. That's another way you can actually do that. Particularly if you're joining on a day there where it does actually have the bonus being multiplied for the slots by 5. I usually put up something on my Twitch feed about that, if that's actually happening. So that's another way as well. Now, if you find you do need further assistance, I do offer one-on-one coaching with content creators, live streamers, Twitch broadcasters, and Trovo members. So I'll put a link in the description for that, along with a 10% off token discount for your first one-on-one coaching session.